No, I can't believe that, Jeff from Rooster
Well,
Teeth.
you know where to find us if you change your mind.
A Viper. Norfolk Roadster, pretty good horse, pretty classic. Where's my horse though? Anyway, hi, hello, it's me, Liam. Oh shoot, that's my real name. I can't give that out online. No, I can give my first name out fine. Uh, huh. Do I not have any big game meat? Ingredients. Ah. Well, I think we all know what it's time for. Time for a little bit of hunting.
Right on.
So, by the way, I did update my game in case you're wanting a little update from last time I played Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, if you watch my streams in chronological order or something. You know, I updated my game and now it works perfectly fine. There's a problem with getting high sometimes, you know? Like, you get that initial little jolt, that little boost of like, oh, wow, I'm seeing the world with a brand new set of eyes, you know? Life's so interesting and beautiful. I mean, look at all the trees. The trees are beautiful. I mean, trees outside in real life were a lot more beautiful than these, but, you know, still very pretty. But yeah, no, I'm also just like dead mentally. It probably would help to clarify that, what time did I wake up? I woke up at like 5 p.m. on Saturday. For context, it's 9 a.m. on Sunday. I was hoping to maybe go to bed at a somewhat normal time, but after I realized I wasn't going to be going to sleep, I was just like, alright, I'll stay up and I'll do stuff. And now, I'm playing Red Dead Online because, you know, the game's fully updated and I figure I can do it now. Alright. That fucking deathmatch? Dude, the fucking multiplayer, the actual like PvP in Red Dead Online sucks, man. Like honestly, the only fun game mode that I've had fun like genuinely playing in the multiplayer or in the PvP of this game is like I forget what it's called, but it's the Halloween mode where there's like zombies running around, but they're not really zombies because they have guns and they shoot you. They're just, you know, like NPCs stylized to look like zombies. And then, you know, it's teams of two. And there's 4 teams. And it's basically just a race to see who can get the most amount of kills. And, you know, you get more points for killing an actual player. No, I wanted to know the horse's name. Yeah, move around, horse. I can't even track it, so... Oh, yeah. No, that's just his breed. Creo? I don't know. I'm assuming that the two L's in Creole is pronounced like a Y, like, you know, Mayamo. I have no idea. I can look it up. I'm not going to because I don't feel like it, but, you know. Sometimes you don't need to answer all life's questions. Sometimes you can just live your whole life pronouncing something wrong, and you know, you can just ignore any asshole that comes up to you and is like, oh, it's actually pronounced like this. Yeah, hey, buddy, let's see how pronounced fucking fist is on your face. Nah, I'm kidding, of course. You know, I'm a pacifist, kinda, sorta. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll die for what I believe in, but you know, if I don't have to fight you, I'm not gonna fight you. You know, it's as simple as that. Though I will fight you like verbally, like in a debate setting. Ooh, I love fights like that. I know you gotta have like a good opponent though, like and also it helps if like you know, like arguing and debate are like interesting things because like you know a lot of it is political. Is you know when you think of a prototypical debate, you're thinking of like a political debate, maybe the presidential debate even, and like you know like that's a good debate to have, I guess. But I don't know, as a pretty out and about communist, like I don't see the point for political debate. There's a you know correct way of doing things and there's a wrong way of doing things. The country I live in, great ol' America, you know, obviously does things the wrong way all the time, constantly, and yet nonetheless believes it's doing it the right way. And like all these fucking drones, all these fucking corporate little puppets, fucking sneering at us, fucking just thinking they're so much better than everyone else. Like, I'm just saying, man, you know, like, let's put a rule into politics. If somebody is voted in by the people, for one, you can't fucking kick them out. And for another, you know, if your constituents don't like you and you are genuinely harming them, I think they are well within their rights to fucking execute you. Legally, of course, you know? Because murder is wrong and bad and illegal, but killing? America loves killing. Are you kidding me? What do you think this whole game is about? Do you think it's all about, you know, finding the good in yourself, finding God, you know, fucking having a nice cowboy experience where you meet a whole colorful cast of characters with distinct personalities and really fleshed out, well-written dialogue? No, it's about shooting people in the head. And that's what it's always been about, and that's what it will always be about. Alright, regardless of whatever game you play, whatever world you live in, shooting people in the head is humans' favorite activity. We can't stop doing it, you know? And like, especially in this country, you know, we will die. We will send children to the fucking slaughterhouse before we give up our guns. Are you telling me I can't shoot a man in the head? Are you telling me I shouldn't have that kind of power and ability? Just at the touch of my fucking fingertips, just with a slight pull of a trigger, absolutely eliminating someone, destroying themselves and everything they are and everything they would have become. Are you telling me I can't do that? Are you telling me that's wrong and bad? What are you, a pussy? Again, I hope we're all clear. I'm doing a bit here. Again, non-violent guy here, you know? I'm not doing violence. I ain't capable of that sort of thing. Sorry, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm wandering around because I actually want to head over to Lemoyne, specifically kind of the gator-infested swamps just outside of Saint Denis. And I want to kill some gators and get some big game meat so that way I can get to cooking. And obviously I'm kind of struggling because it's been a hot minute since I last played Red Dead Redemption 2. And I'm heading towards Annisburg right now. If I just kind of head straight, I'll get there. It's okay, horse. It's okay. Alright, Apple. Here, Apple. Have a carrot. Man. I gotta say, like, playing Red Dead Redemption 2 is interesting. I don't know, playing any sort of game, like, that deals with real subject matter and kind of informs you about it as you go along. Like, I don't know, in Firewatch, they were talking about trees. And I'm, of course, because I'm high, and I was playing the game high, I can't remember what exactly the fun little fact was, but they tell you a fun little tree fact, where, like, the species of tree is all the same organism, like, they all come from the same root. And I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And, you know, it's nice when, like, a game can teach you something. Like, you know, I was definitely confused for a long time why there was white stuff all around my horse, and then, you know, you look it up, or you see something on Reddit where it's like, hey, what's this white stuff around my horse? And somebody goes, oh, it's sweat, you know, your horse sweats. Also, I just realized my horse has balls. Like, typically I don't like looking down there, but here's the thing. My horse is definitely supposed to be a female. Which, I mean, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. I just, you know, was not expecting to see horse balls when I was, like, kind of looking down at my horse's feet. Why was I, or, the horse's hooves. Horses don't have feet. They work on their fingernails. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, I don't know. I think that's like a really good thing about games is that you can actually learn something by playing them, you know? Like, I would say like kind of the quintessential example you think of with like games teaching you something, quote unquote, is like Assassin's Creed. It's like, no, Mom, I'm studying for the test. You see, I'm playing Assassin's Creed 3. It's all about the American Revolution, Mom. And like, I don't know, man. I don't think the fucking Assassin's Creed games really teach you anything. The fucking, you know, you can play them and it'll teach you how to make a bad fucking game. I don't know, Assassin's Creed is alright. I'm just shit-talking it because it's an easy franchise to shit-talk because it's a shitty franchise overall. You can feel free to disagree, but I'm not playing one of the new fucking Assassin's Creed with the fucking... Like, even in Unity, when I was playing that game, like, the fucking RPG elements about it, like, are just fucking annoying. Because it's like... Man, my frame rate just goes to absolute shit when I'm in Saint Denis. Anyway, I just realized that I got distracted. I'm here to kill gators. I'm not here to kill people or cops. Not yet, anyway. But, shoot, what was I just saying? Oh, damn, I'm not gonna remember. I'm never gonna remember. Hey, person who tuned into my stream for a second probably tuned out. What was I just saying? Can you help me out? I mean, the truth is, because I'm streaming on YouTube, I can help myself out whenever I want. Just go back a couple seconds and remind myself about what I was saying. I was talking about Assassin's Creed and how, like, I don't know, those games don't really teach you anything. But, like, I mean, there's also stuff to be learned about. Oh yeah, no, I was complaining about the RPG elements in the newer Assassin's Creed games. Cause like, there's no way in hell you're getting me to fucking grind out on the Assassin's Creed game. And then the fact that they fucking put time savers in that you pay for with real money is fucking absurd. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh, I bought this game, but hey, you know, like, imagine you're playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and, like, you get to fucking Chapter 5, Dwarma, and the game is just like, hey, you can skip this part for $5. And it's like, wait, what? Why? What? Why did I buy a fucking game just so it could charge me more money to not play the fucking game? It's gotta be the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen. And, like, frankly, like, that should be fucking illegal. Like, it's like, how am I gonna pay you for a thing, and then you scam me by going, oh, hey, the thing's fucked up and it sucks. Do you want me to, you know, make it go away for a bit? It's like, say you buy, like, a fucking, I don't know, like a fucking generator, and it sucks, and it's terrible, and then some guy comes around and is like, hey, I can, you know, help you out, you know, make your generator put out a bit more power, you know, improve the engine a bit, and, it's like, oh yeah, well, how much is that gonna cost? Oh, you know, $20. What the fuck? I paid for the thing. You can't, like, sell me a broken thing and then fucking make me pay for the parts that fix it. Like, fuck you. Give me my money back. Take this shit back. I don't want it. Tell you what, you want this big game meat. Gotta say, love it when you get that, you know? I don't know, I might get the full animation for this. Nope. Again, love that. Just short little animation. Don't gotta go through all the bells and whistles of fully realistically skinning an alligator. Stop wasting my express ammo. Oh, hey, Gator. What, you trying to get me, Gator? Think you just fucking growl at me like that, and I'm gonna run away? I have a gun, Gator. You don't even know what the fuck this is. You don't even know who you're fucking with, Gator. I was born in Florida, and I will die in the fucking water. I'll die in the fucking swamps. But I ain't dying of no goddamn gator, I'll tell you what. I'm dying of some fucking disease, or, you know, bug bite, or just something like that. I ain't dying of a fucking gator. I will die of drowning before I die from a gator. I'll be honest, I'm chuckling right now because like I'm thinking of like is somebody going through my streams and being like, oh yeah, hey, here are the timestamps for when the guy actually talks. Cause like for vast swath. Do you know the word I'm thinking of? It's like SWARTH. Swarth? It's not. It's swath. Swath? Swath? Large swaths of this live stream of me just not saying anything. Honestly, I thought that would be funnier.
What's your problem?
Hello, welcome.
Thank you.
Let me know when something catches your eye.
See, I don't even think there's anything for me to buy, really. Ah.
Okay, how about you try it on and then decide? So,
No
what do you
problem
think?
at all.
Wearing it out? All right then, but if there was anything in there that caught your eye, it'll be
Nah.
right here waiting for you.
It's hard to find a hat that doesn't clip through this hair. I have a new hat, apparently.
People say us tailors all sound the same, but I find that rather offensive.
People say us tailors all sound the same. Well, I find that rather offensive.
I stand behind everything I sell
Sell
in
in this place so you can purchase with confidence. Really? They don't have a black shotgun coat? Huh.
If you need a nice place to try on your clothes, my changing room is available.
Duster is pretty classic.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never be
You know, hit me up
disappointed.
with the duster. Hmm.
Well, you're welcome to try out your wardrobe in the changing room.
Hmm. God, where's this hat? I scrolled past it? Dang,
Nice
no.
place to try on your clothes at my changing room is available.
There it is. Nah.
Well, you're welcome to try out your wardrobe in the changing room.
Nah. Yeah.
Come back anytime.
Alright. Now, do I want to change up my hair? Oh no, this is definitely by far my favorite hairstyle in the game.
Hello. Looking for a trim?
Oh, sell. Nah, I'll go for this.
Done deal. All right. You know where I am.
I don't know why you think you need a gun out here.
Jesus, that was so fucking brutal. I genuinely feel bad about that.
What's that about?
Aw, come on.
Away from me! Oh no! Damn it!
Don't!
Please don't!
You messed with the wrong moment.
Oh, have I now?
Come on.
Damn. Whoa, hey, ghost police. With your ghost toys. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to hell. Okay, hold on. Come here, huh? Think I... Oh, fuck. Alright. Never mind then, I guess. I was about to go kill that guy. I was like, "Oh, you think I'm a goddamn bitch? I'll show you a goddamn bitch, buddy." And then his his buddy proved he was even a bigger bitch than me. Using a fucking double barrel shotgun. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. I mean, to be fair, double barrel shotgun, pretty good choice. All right. Come on, horsey. Oh, look at that little half moon. Not quite a half moon. Well, actually a bit more than a half moon, maybe. I don't know. I don't know moon cycles. I'm not a moon boy. You know, honestly, ooh, yeah, I think I know what game I'm gonna play and beat next. But, I don't know, if I ever get some more space on the PS5, I'm between, right now at the moment, re-downloading The Witcher 3 or Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know, I might go for The Witcher 3 first, just because I want to be able to, I don't know, I want to finish off the playthrough and play through it again, because I love that game. It's a great game. But, I don't know, Cyberpunk is also a lot of fun, and I quite enjoy that game. I know, it's kind of funny when I see people being, like, rather down on the game. And, like, I definitely expect that, you know, from, like, the initial release and how buggy it was. But, like, for one thing, the bugs were funny. So that is a positive, you know, about it. But, I don't know, on the other hand, like, I don't know, because, I feel like because the glitches are so bad, that's, like, what the primary focus is on. And actually, I don't know, it was kind of funny that, I don't know if I want to call this guy out specifically. I will, because why not? We're opposites, alright? We're enemies, because he is Rambo Lime. And, I'm assuming he's a guy, and if they're not, my apologies about that. Rambo Lime? Is it Rambo Lime, or is it... I don't know, but I was watching a video by them, and they were like, oh, you know, and Cyberpunk didn't get all the proper criticism it did because it had all the bugs and glitches with it. And I was like, dang, dude, you really didn't like the story on that? What's the deal? Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I like some of the stuff I've seen by him, like, watching him talk about, like, Fallout New Vegas mods is really cool, because, I'm a huge fan of Fallout New Vegas, but, you know, I am not a PC gamer, so, I have played it on PC, but, you know, I haven't really played it much, because it runs like shit. You know, I even installed that anti-crash mod or whatever. It didn't fucking help. The game still crashed like every fucking 5 minutes, and I'm like, I'm done trying to play Fallout New Vegas. But, Yeah, no, like, I think some of his videos are good, but, like, he falls into the trap of, like, I'm always 100% right about everything that, you know, some internet creators go into. And, like, I mean, again, you know, if you're confident about what you're talking about and you're talking about your feelings, you know, like, that's completely fine. I don't think you should, you know, like, hide behind or you know, be forced to, like, question yourself. But, like, I don't know, it comes across as, like, very arrogant sometimes to be like, oh, you know, this is good for these reasons and this is bad for these reasons. But, you know, I would want to do similar things. You know, I guess the problem is that I just happen to disagree with the take, you know? Have takes all you like, but the moment you disagree with me, ooh, we're beefing, we're fighting. But no, I think the guy's fine. Just, I don't know, like, I do eventually want to start making video essays on this channel. And, you know, I have, like, one I'm writing that I'm maybe a quarter of the way through. I don't know. I think I want to hunker down and really try to finish that script and then get something out with it. Now that would, if I did that, I'd be able to get rid of a lot of the footage I have on my PlayStation. But yeah, no, it's like, oh yeah, and then, like, I would say, like, a similar thing is that, like, this was all me watching, his video on the Outer Worlds, you know? What's the title of this? The Outer Worlds Analysis. So much potential. And, like, I don't know, I think it's a pretty good video, and he has, like, a lot of good critiques. But, like, I don't know, I find myself being very charitable towards the Outer Worlds. Because, like, I don't know, the Outer Worlds is not Fallout New Vegas 2, you know? Like, that's what it was hyped up to be, and it's just not, you know? It's almost like a Fallout spin-off in a way, you know? Like, like some people like to theorize that the Outer Worlds takes place in in an alternate, in, like, the Fallout universe, where, you know, maybe House completed his plan for getting the humans to the stars or something like that. And I don't know if it's ever implied. Like, I feel like there might be, like, something that alludes to that. Like, like, I think there's something that, like, alludes to the fact that Earth is fucked. I don't think it specifically clarifies, but you can assume it's fucked because of nuclear warfare. But, like, again, you know, I don't know, I think the Outer Worlds to me is just like a comfy little RPG, you know? Like, I feel safe playing it, like, when I don't know, like, I mean, honestly, I just like that style of game. Like, Cyberpunk is a very similar style, you know? Almost kind of Skyrim-esque in a way, you know? I know there are plenty of games that were doing the sort of first-person loot shoot kind of thing, but, you know, Skyrim was the big tentpole thing that when it came out, it, you know, defined a generation of games. And but yeah, like, I don't know, I like the kind of classic RPG system, and one criticism he makes of the Outer Worlds that I feel like a little bit uncharitable is in the Outer Worlds, when you put points into skills, you don't do it individually like in Fallout New Vegas, where you know, you kind of just pick whatever you want. So you want to have high speech, you dump a couple points into that, and then maybe you're like, okay, I got, you know, 40 speech now, I'm gonna put the rest of my points into, like, you know, explosives, because I'm playing an explosive character or something. And, like, you know, again, I think that's, like, you know, that's, like, a completely fine way to have your RPG set up. But in the Outer Worlds, it's slightly different, where, you know, all the different skills are kind of grouped into categories. So there's, like, guns, stealth, technology, and, like, like melee and, like, movement and stuff like that. I'm forgetting what all the categories are exactly. But, rather than just putting points into one individual skill, you put points into like 3 or 2 skills at a time, and then once you get that skill, once you get all those skills up to like level 50, or, you know, you get like one of them up to level 50, that like they'll stop counting. Like, well, once you get to 50, you have to put points into that skill tree specifically. And like, his argument against it starts with him going, you know, this is terrible for role-playing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna give you a nerd voice, but I mean, hey, it's a great way to make my argument sound better. Hey, here, I'll talk normally. So his argument is that, you know, say you wanted to make, like, a sort of nerdy character who isn't very tough and wouldn't lie or do anything like that. Well, now, because all the points are grouped together, you know, now this character is good at intimidating, when, you know, I obviously wanted him to be a nerdy weakling. And to that, I have a couple of responses to it. Like, I think the first thing is that, like, you know, hey, if you don't want your character to use the intimidate skill, then don't use it. Like, like, the whole point of the thing is that, you know, you have different options, and, like, I think in some ways it's kind of realistic, where, you know, if you know how to handle a pistol, you probably know how to handle a rifle well enough. But, you know, say if you're like a fucking pistol whiz, you're not going to be as good with the assault rifle, but you're going to be pretty okay with it, because, you know, it's still a gun. It still works roughly the same way, you know. Using a one-handed melee weapon versus a two-handed melee weapon is a big difference. But, like, again, the skills all being grouped together only go up to level 50. Like, honestly, if I ever start playing through the game multiple times, I think it would be fun to do a challenge where, like, you know, you do, like, jack of all trades, master of none, where you can only get your skill points up to level 50, and then that's it. You're capped out. You cannot invest individually into a skill, unless, you know, you hit the perk cap for 2 of your perks, and then you can get your other skill up to 50, or maybe not. Maybe you want to have even more of a challenge to it. And like, again, I think that's also a fine system, you know? Like, it works fine. Like, you know, if you want to criticize the RPG elements of the game being a bit shallow, just criticize, like, those parts. Like, I don't know, again, it's like, I think you're creating a problem where there really is none, you know? Because, again, I think there's plenty of shit you can criticize the Outer Worlds for. Like, fucking centrist ideology, this, no like really interesting stuff you can do where like say you double cross the board, or you know you like pit everyone against each other, decide to just nuke everybody at the end. I mean, there's one ending where you can do that. You don't quite do that, but you do something pretty good. But like again, I think that's always like a critique you can make for any game, is that, hey, I wish there was more of this. Hey, I wish that there was just more interesting interactions, and that, you know, like there were more characters and more quests and you know, more things, because more is typically always better, unless it's more of a bad thing, which I would assume you typically would not want. Yeah, come on, horsey, we're getting the fuck out of here. Actually, you wanna die, Cougar? You wanna fucking die? You can die. It ain't hard. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, I would never get mad at somebody criticizing me or, like, disagreeing with a take of mine, because, you know, like, that's how human beings are, and that's how we always will be. And, like, you know, like, again, when I have a stance on something, I like to understand every side of it, you know? If you're very much for this thing, you know, I can understand why you are for that thing. And, you know, if you don't like something, I can understand why you wouldn't like something. And it's, again, I don't think it's bad to share your thoughts on the internet, but when you, I don't know, when you're making an internet video, you should, at the very least, be thinking about what the argument to that might entail. Again, though, I'm kind of curious. Gonna watch this video in the background. Just 'cause. Alright. Oh great, I got some big game meat now, so... Okay, I will say, He did say, in my opinion, before he gave his shitty take about the fucking perk system. Or not the perk system. The skill system in the game. But I don't know, again, like again, I just disagree with this argument that you know you go through and you play the game and like it's a problem that when you invest in a couple skills you're investing in all of the skills. Because I mean it's like if you are making a nerdy scientist guy, like it's not impossible for that character to intimidate people. Like if you think so, you're wrong. Like it's you know it's somewhat of a joke amongst kind of gamers and nerd culture that you know like nerds are scrawny and weak, but like I don't know, like say in Fallout there's a perk called Nerd Rage where you know like based on your intelligence if you like take enough hits, I don't know, I've never gotten the perk so I don't know how it works exactly, but like it'll up your strength and you'll be able to fucking clobber some heads in. And it's like, yeah, I don't see why, you know, if you're learning how to, you know, if you're investing in the dialogue tree, why you wouldn't also be good at lying, persuading, and intimidating. But then once you reach 50, that's a cap. And if you want to invest specifically in one of those skills, you can. And it's like, if you don't want your character to intimidate people, then just don't choose that option. It's the easiest thing in the world. It's like, that's the thing about RPGs, is that, you know, in, like, Fallout, you know, you can get a perk that gives you different dialogue options, and then you can not use it, you know? It's like, say for example, you're playing Fallout New Vegas, and you decide to get the Black Widow perk, but you know, you only just got it because you wanted to be able to do more damage against men. Because like that, if you're particularly playing a hard game of Fallout New Vegas, you know, like you got some mods on there, you're doing survival, you're doing a challenge or something, like the majority of enemies that you fight are men, so it's a good thing to have that perk. But then it's like, if you also don't want to romance men, like say your character in the RPG is a lesbian, you can just not choose that option. Like, just because you have that perk, that doesn't automatically make your character like a femme fatale who, you know, bangs dudes when she wants. You can just have her, you know, do more damage to men and then be attracted to women. Like, it's not a crazy idea. I don't know. Also, hello, second person who tuned in, apparently. I don't know if you're going to be sticking around, but I'm literally just wandering around in Red Dead Online, just kind of pacing back and forth, talking about this YouTube video I saw by Ramble Lime, And obviously, this man is my mortal enemy because he's a lime and I'm a lemon, and you know, it just can't be. I'm kidding, of course. You know, like, I think the guy's fine. I just disagree with certain points he makes in his video about the Outer Worlds. And then, I thought it was in this video, but maybe it isn't. But I remember watching another video of his. Oh yeah, I remember what video it is. Hold on. I want to pull that up for a second just to remember what he says. Where do I want to go? No, I can just fast travel for free? That's cool. If I realized that, I would have done it way sooner. Alright. Moonjet Shack. I don't know, I'm not sure. I can't find where he said this exactly, but he was talking about like Cyberpunk 2077 and how because people focused on how bad like how bad the console ports were, how buggy the game was, how many glitches, how broken it came out. Like, people overlooked all the other bad stuff, like the story. And I was like, hold on, did you play? Did we play the same game? Because, like, you know, you can criticize Cyberpunk for its generic gameplay and all the different things. Hacking is just easy mode. You don't even need to do anything. You can just hit a button and then everybody in the vicinity dies. And like, you know, there's like all sorts of different things you talk about, but like the story for Cyberpunk I think is pretty good. Like, I don't know, if you want to watch a really great series all about Cyberpunk, you should check out the YouTube channel Action Button. I'm forgetting that Tim Rogers, I think, is the guy's name who's behind it all. And, like, I don't know, he's just fantastic. Like, like, all of his videos are great. Go check out Action Button if, you know, you want to watch some actual quality content and not just some dude streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 talking about other people. But, like, he has a whole series on Cyberpunk that's, like, I don't know how long it is in total, but, like, it's, like, 8 hours worth of footage, and, like, he recommends you kind of pick 2 videos, you know, watch the intro video, and then pick 2 videos and then watch the ending video, because he'll reiterate and go over some of the same points throughout the different videos. But like, I don't know, his stuff is great, and like, you know, he quite liked the story for Cyberpunk. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty good. The actors in it are really good, you know, the likable characters, interesting quests / missions, and like, you know, like overall, I think Cyberpunk is a pretty good game. It could never live up to the hype that it was built up with, but that's okay, you know. Like, if you're ever hyped about something, don't, alright? It'll disappoint you. If you want to have the best experience with something, go in completely blind and just let it hit you. And you know, if you like it, you like it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But again, make a fucking YouTube video about it, you better have some good fucking arguments, alright? Notice how I haven't said a goddamn thing that I disagreed with for fucking Tim Rogers. Because the man has good arguments. The man makes fucking points. I agree with him, alright? I'll stand behind anything he says. But like, you know, also, I don't know if that's true, but but like, again, I think you really gotta argue your point well, you know? Because I don't know, for me, that's something I always constantly grapple with. Like, I want to understand people. I've always wanted to understand everything, you know? Like, I don't know why, but my brain just got this thirst for knowledge. It loves learning new things and loves forgetting about them, because I also love smoking weed. Oh, fuck, this game's so pretty, though. God, I could die here. Fuck, why did we destroy all this? Why? It's so fucking beautiful. Imagine if you walked around America and it was natural. Like, there weren't fucking roads everywhere. There weren't cars that were trying to kill you. Alright? You could fucking go around, see wildlife, fucking find berries, forage around. And also, keep in mind, I am not advocating for, like, you know, oh, we should go back to hunter and gatherer lifestyle, be nomadic, you know. I'm the Unabomber, and I'm such a smart guy. I want to go back to before we had all the smart things that we do today, and I'm gonna accomplish that by sending bombs to people. Like, no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that's how you would get that world. But still, like, nature is, like, a very essential part about humanity and the world itself. Like, I don't know where I learned this or why I was looking it up, but, like, I don't know, there's, like, a phenomenon called, I don't know what it's called exactly, but I'm going to call it, like, city flight. Where people who are, you know, in the city for, like, most of their life, like, every day, because they live there, like, they'll, you know, a lot of people will eventually go out back into nature and seek, like, a natural part of the world, whether, you know, that be going to, like, a park, or heading out to the mountains, going to the beach, like, all these different things that are just natural, like, natural parts of the world we live in, and that we can all enjoy. And, like, when like, people go to nature more, they feel a lot, like, happier and less, unsure, I guess? I don't know, again, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm talking out of my ass here. But like, ultimately, like nature is a good thing for everybody, and like I don't know, me personally, I fucking love nature, you know. Like I don't love all aspects about it. I certainly hate fucking bugs, you know. And there's definitely dangerous parts about being in the outside world, but you know, there's dangerous parts about living in my house. Somebody could break in and shoot me in the fucking face, and I wouldn't be able to do shit about it, you know. Like, I feel like I could deal with a fucking bear, you know? Like, black bear, you don't even gotta deal with those guys. Those guys are easy. They're scared cats. Grizzly bear? That'd be fucking tough. But honestly, I take a grizzly bear over a man any day, you know? Listen, a grizzly, they're a big bad predator, but they ain't the apex predator. That's for a reason. Because humans, we're best at killing shit, populating areas, taking it over, and turning it into whatever we want. And in most cases, whoa! And in most cases, rather than make something good or beautiful or beneficial for humanity, we make fucking stores and parking lots and roads. Which, you know, are not inherently bad things, but when, you know, cars are one of the big things emitting greenhouse gases, you know, that's pretty bad. But then again, you know, if you're thinking, oh man, I drive a car, I feel bad about that, don't. Alright? If you are a regular person, what you do does not affect the planet. Alright? It is the fucking billionaires, people who fly around in fucking private jets, that are the real problem. That are fucking everyone else over and leaving us in a fucking wasteland while they live in their fucking castles and towers, fucking looking down on us peasants. And what do I think we should do about them? Tax them. Take their money away. Destroy money as a concept. Rip up the fucking Constitution. Build the government up from scratch. Give people actual democracy. And the ability to control their lives and live freely. Rather than living under the boot. Because I don't know about you, pal, but I like living free. Alright? I like doing what I want. I like not having a boss. You know? Why should I let this fucking asshole tell me what to do just because he's a sad, pathetic loser that's fucking done nothing with his life and is now working as a manager in a fucking chain store? Like, sorry, dog. If I don't matter, you definitely don't matter. Yep, sorry about that. Terribly sorry about that. Ooh, I can change my honor, but why would I want to do that? I'm a bad gal. But yeah, how long has it been since I started streaming? Let's see here. Oh, am I even talking? Hello? No, I am, okay. I was just paranoid for nothing. Oh, well, I've done about an hour. So, that's gonna be it. Sorry for the short stream. I don't know, I might come back with some actual Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay and story mode, but for now, this is where I'm ending.